Hi, Ms. Herndon. Thank you so much for all your help and guidance through the EE process. You are such an amazing supervisor, and I wish I could have had you as a teacher. I can tell you are very passionate about what you do, and that really helped push me through my EE. Thank you again for everything.
Hi Ms. Herndon, this is just a quick video to say thank you for being a great English teacher when I had you freshman year. English is my favorite subject and you made it even more enjoyable, and I just wanted to say thank you.
Hi, Mr. Jordan. While I was only in your class for 1 year, you're still one of the best teachers I've ever had. You welcomed me into your class and picked on me just as much as you did the others, and that meant a lot. As I grow up, I want to be as passionate about my career as you are about history. Thank you for everything you have taught me. I will miss you so much next year. Also, if you ever need anyone to hang the pictures in your room straight, please just ask. They really bother me, and I know they bother other people too.
So, Mr. Jordan, this has been one wild ride, right? This year is the year equivalent of a coin falling straight down onto its side, splitting in half, and having both sides land up. But it was fun. It was really fun. And, well, that tends to be the case. Chaos is, at its mildest, really damn entertaining. And that political simulation was definitely entertaining chaos. Well, predictable, controlled, entertaining chaos that ended exactly how you'd expect and yet not at all. But I suppose that's history, right? Everything summed up. Exactly what you'd expect, exactly what happened before, but not quite and definitely not at all. Yeah, it doesn't really make sense, but you helped make some sense out of it. So I can thank you for that. Have a good summer and have a good life. Bye.
Hey, Mr. Jordan. Out of all the stuff that I want to say thank you for, this is one thing that I want to say thank you for being so passionate about what you do. It really pushes me to find something that I'm passionate about, to be so in love with what I do. And I can really see that with you. And I'm grateful that I got to spend these couple years with you. So stay weird, and I hope to see you soon.
Mr. Jordan, thank you so much for helping me with Cass and Mrs. Neff's retirement party last year. And thank you for helping me get out of my shell sophomore year and pretty much being the deciding factor for me getting into IB and taking the chance to do this. I really didn't believe in my abilities. So yeah, thank you. And thank you for being a decathlon coach. I feel like I learned a lot about history. You're a great teacher. Yeah.
Thank you, Mr. Jordan, for being one of the funniest and meanest teachers that I've ever had. Your class will be a great memory of mine when I look back at senior year. Thank you.
Hi Mr. Jordan, I just want to say thank you for all that you've done for us. Thank you for pushing me to be a better history student, because as you know, history is not my strongest suit, and you really challenged me as a person and as a student to think outside the box and face my fears with a lot of things that I struggled with, whether it was my writing or research or anything relating to history. We really appreciate you, and we're going to miss you so much. Thank you for all that you've done.
Mr. Jordan, I only had you for a year, but you caused a huge impact in my life. I never got the pleasure of meeting you our 10th grade year like everybody else, but I still felt really welcomed and part of the group the entire time. When you told us that you got nervous around new people, I had a feeling it was going to be maybe a little bit awkward for you to, I guess, get adjusted to weird I am, but you didn't seem to care very much about my weirdness, so I like that. That was really nice. Thank you for everything, basically. You were an amazing teacher, and you were always making class a lot of fun. We were always laughing, and you let me eat in there, so thank you so much, because I cannot stop eating. It's a problem. Anyways, I appreciate all of the jokes and learning about all of the dumb moments in history. And also, I want to thank you for showing me to accept that people are stupid.
Hello, Mr. Jordan. Just wanted to stop by and say thank you for being my history teacher for 2 whole years at Odessa Senior High School. Thank you for being my teacher, and thank you for always taking our own personal interests, not just as students, but as humans, and just caring about us every step of the way you were with us. Even through statecraft, I'll admit, it was kind of hard, but I kind of liked everything. It was part of a whole experience, and just thank you for just being there for all of us when we really needed you, for when I had my breakdowns in the hallway, as usual. Thank you so much for being a decent person and the best history teacher that I had at Odessa High School.
Hi, Mr. Jordan. I just want to say thank you for a great year in history and for making it fun, because history was not always my favorite class. And, well, you made it very interesting, so thank you for that. And I will never forget having to suck some oxygen out of your little plant because I said some dumb stuff and I needed to replenish my brain cells, so thank you. And just, yeah, that's it. Thank you.
Hey, Mr. Jordan, just want to say thank you for all the help you've given to us throughout this year and my sophomore year. I remember the first day I walked into your class, I was a little scared, but I'm really thankful I stuck with your class. Thank you.
Hi, Mr. Jordan. This is a quick little video just to say thank you for all that you've done for me in the 2 years that I got lucky enough to have you. And I just wanted to really thank you for how great of a teacher you were, because I feel like you really showed me what it's like to have an engaged classroom, whether that be from the building a castle to the thought out discussions that we'd had with each other day in and day out, because that is what I feel like really helped me learn about history and love history as much as I do today. So thank you.
Hello, Mr. Jordan. It's your favorite student, Steph. Never mind, I'm probably not your favorite student. Thank you for everything that you've done. You're a really good teacher, and I hope everyone gets to see that. I know you were one of my favorite teachers. I really don't have like a favorite, but you're probably like on the top. Granted, I didn't pay attention most of the time in your class because both me and Isabel would fall asleep. To be completely honest, okay, we had third period lunch. So I ate, and then in your class, just take notes, and then you'll talk. I know I have to pay attention, but then I just got sleepy. And then, you just gotta take a 5-minute nap. But mine turned into a full class nap. There were some good naps, by the way. Just so you know. Never take off that carpet. It's a good carpet. Okay, not the point. Sorry for falling asleep. I did take notes. I did. I studied that. Kind of. But I did take notes. So I wasn't a total, good student, but it took notes, so be happy for that. Also, not gonna lie, Mandela, I read like 3 chapters out of that. Not the most important chapters, but I read those. I didn't finish the book. I probably should have, but now I don't. Yeah, I know. I should probably. I read the other ones. I read the other books. They're like right there. Anyway, sorry. Thank you again. I know I gave you a lot of crap. I know you. Well, actually, both me and Isabel. I know you the most, I think. I'm pretty sure my name is written on your book. Or is it even written? Is my name there, by the way? I'm pretty sure it is. Like, more than once. I'm pretty sure. I should see a picture. Send me a picture, by the way. Thanks for not throwing my country, like, everywhere or bombing it. I had fun in that. I wasn't a good president. I did my job, kind of, but I didn't like it. I complained about it. I'm pretty sure you read my memos about me complaining. But it's a good assignment. I learned something, I think. Hopefully. Sorry, this is me complaining. Anyway, thank you for everything you've done. I learned some lessons from you. Hopefully I could apply them in my future. I'll try to remember everything that you taught me, and I'll try to visit. Probably not. I'm going to college at A&M, which is like 7 hours away. So I'm pretty sure I won't be able to visit that often, but I'll try to visit. I'll always remember you. I'll try to remember the good parts of you. Once I didn't yell in my face or threw water at me when I was sleeping. But I try to remember the good moments. Yeah. Thank you for everything. We love you. I love you. Thank you for everything. Thank you. Anyway, you're such a good teacher. Love you. Bye.
Mr. Jordan, I don't even know where to start with you. It never mattered what was going on. I always looked forward to your class. Your class, even if I knew we were talking about a subject that it was hard for me to grasp, and I was still trying to ask questions, but honestly wasn't getting it still, so I had to do my own separate studying. Whatever. I still so looked forward to your class. You made every day so much fun. You made every day such a great learning experience, and it's just really hard because you were the one that I was looking most forward to giving a hug goodbye. But hopefully we will stay in contact and I'll still get to enjoy all of your classes, even if I'm not your student anymore.
Hey, Mr. Jordan. I just wanted to say a quick thank you to you for helping us out and helping me out throughout these years in the IB program. And thank you for teaching me all the history things that I know. I mean, it's been really interesting, and I truly didn't think I would be that great at history, but it really helped me build some research skills, especially with my EE and my history IA. It's been a pleasure to be in your class, from all your amazing stories to telling us about hockey to just making us laugh overall. I really appreciate everything you've done for me. It's been a great time overall, and I just wanted to really say thank you. Thank you for helping us, and I know it's difficult being in charge of CAS, but thank you for sticking with us.
Hi, Mr. Mata. Thank you so much for welcoming me into your class and for being the best math teacher I've ever had. Your constant teasing and jokes throughout class made every day fun and amazing, even if it did slow us down a bit. I could tell you wanted each and every one of us to be successful, and that still inspires me to be the best that I can be. Thank you for caring about each and every one of us and never giving up on us even when we struggled. I always looked forward to your class so much, and I'll miss you so much next year. Thank you.
Mr. Mata, I really don't know how all the events of this year add up to this. I think it's an equation that none of us can figure out. At least it's been fun. I mean, the past 3 years have been great. You've been a constant throughout them. I know I don't say thanks a lot. I don't show appreciation sometimes. And sometimes it seems as if I don't care at all. But I do. I really want to say that. I appreciate everything you've done. I appreciate everything everyone in IB has done. It's been such a fun ride. It's been great. So long. And thanks for everything.
Hey, Mr. Mata. I first want to say how happy I am that I got to spend these last 3 years of my high school life with you as my teacher. How you always made us laugh, even at the dumbest jokes. Always uplifting us. And I also want to say how thankful I am for you always putting us first, for always thinking about us. You always made us feel as if we were all equal to you. You always made us feel like we're the same level as you, that we can go up to you and talk to you about anything. We knew that you would always be there. And I'm thankful for that. I hope to see you soon. I miss you. Goodbye.
Mr. Mata, thank you so much for being an awesome math teacher. I wasn't the best at math. I wasn't bad, but I wasn't the best. I was in your class sophomore year, and I don't want to say I blossomed, but I did a lot better than I did before. And thank you for being such a good teacher and helping me understand the units that I just was not cut out for. And thank you for letting me be on the UIL team, even though I am not that great.
Thank you, Mr. Mata, for all of the laughs in the past 3 years I've had you as a teacher, and for making me a better person and student along the way.
Hi Mata, this is just a quick thank you video to say thank you for all the hard work and dedication you've put into helping us on the path to success. We wanted to say thank you through these videos, so thank you. And this is my official announcement. I will be passing the torch down on who gets to write the joke of the day on the board. It will either be going to Crowder or Idalis. Whoever gets to have you first in the day will write the joke on the board. I'm hoping they don't make you cringe with any of their jokes, because we know that my jokes were the best. So yeah, that was my official announcement. That is my legacy. I will be leaving that to them. So thank you so much for all that you've done. We're gonna miss you a whole lot. Thank you for sticking with me, although I was not the best math student. It was a bit of a rough ride, but we made it through. So thank you so much, and I'm gonna miss you.
Mr. Mata, I want to start off by saying that I look like this because I cannot stop crying every single time I try to remake this video. So there's that. I just want to start off by saying that you have been a part of my life for 3 whole years, and that's most of my high school life. And I am so grateful for that. Having you as my teacher for 3 years was something that I looked forward to when I found out that you were going to be our IB math teacher. Honestly, when I heard that, when I heard those news in 10th grade, I felt sorry for those people who weren't in IB, because that means that they only had you for 1 year. That would really suck. Samantha, you have become one of my favorite people to talk to, and I learned so much from you, and I love finding shows or music that you recommend because they're so good. I just want to say thank you for not only being my teacher, but for being my friend. I love you a lot, Mr. Mata, and I'm gonna miss you.
What up, Mata? I miss you, and I wanted to say thank you for being the best math teacher I've ever had in my life. Probably the best teacher. You're more of a friend more than a teacher, because we really look up to you as a person we can come talk to every single time we have something that's going on in our teenage lives. Just wanted to say thank you for always being there for me, specifically me, during the hard times. Even before we left, right before we left, just wanted to say thank you for being the best teacher out there. Thank you.
Hi, Mr. Mata. I just want to say thank you for being a great math teacher and for showing us a lot of love and support. And thank you for making first period fun, because it was nice to start off the day like that. And you know I had to put it in there one last time. Coordinates.
Hey, Mr. Mata, just want to say thank you for being such an amazing math teacher for the past 3 years. I really enjoyed taking your class, and I guess the best thing about you is that you incorporate fun, but you also incorporate knowledge with it. Thank you.
Hi, Mr. Martha. I just wanted to thank you for every single thing you've done for me over these past 3 years. Whether that be all the great things you've taught me or all the great times we've had in class, from joking or laughing or just being dumb in general. You were probably one of, if not my favorite teacher I've ever had throughout high school. And I think you're gonna be the one I remember the most, because I feel like we're so alike in the things we do. So I just really appreciate all you did for me, and thank you one more time.
Hello, Mr. Mata, my boy. No, not really. Yeah, I never called you that. Thank you for everything. Math is kind of my forte. Kind of, like I said. I'm good at it. But there were some parts that I did not know what was going on, to be completely honest. You would talk, and I'll just look at you, and in my mind I'll be like, what the hell is this guy saying? There was some stuff that you taught that I was like, huh? What? And then I had to talk to Jason and stuff like that. Like, it wasn't going well. But then there's some where I was like, okay, I get it. I got this. And then I did good, which means that you were such a good teacher, that you taught well. Overall, you're a good teacher, granted. I'm not the best student, but I really valued everything you taught me, and hopefully I'm good at math in college. If not, expect emails from you. Answer them as soon as you can. Thank you for everything. You did so much work for us. You taught us so many things. You were a friend other than a teacher. You listened to our problems, you helped us out, and you stayed after school more than you should, but you did. And thank you for that, and I admire your work ethic, and I admire how you not see us just as students, but as people you could talk to as well, and thank you for that. And also, I somewhat will remember you bullying me, by the way. I'll try to forget that, but you still bully me. Hopefully you don't forget about me, or me judging you for whatever you do, because you're one weird dude. Keep being you, we all love you, and thank you for everything. Love ya.
Mr. Mata, I have not had you since my sophomore year, yet you still let me bug you just the same. You still always joked around with me. You always were just a lot of fun and a great part of my high school experience. So thank you.
Hey, Mr. Mata. And at the time of this viewing, I believe we're going to be at the IB banquet or festivity, however you want to say it. But I just wanted to say thank you for really helping me out with mathematics this year. I was especially kind of thrown into it this year because I had physics C, and a lot of calculus I learned very early on. And my future career in engineering, it really involves a lot of math and science, and I really wanted to thank you for building such a strong foundation mathematics-wise, and just for being a good person overall. I mean, I could just talk to you about anything. You always give us great stories and great advice, and I just wanted to say thank you. Thank you for everything you've done, and I'll always remember you. Thank you, Mr. Mata.
Hi, Ms. Neff. Thank you so much for making every TOK class amazing and for everything that you have done for the IB program. I miss you and your class so much, and I hope you are doing well. Thank you for everything you have taught me and my classmates.
This is the end? This is over? Everything's over. I don't know what to say. Thanks? I mean, sure, obviously, thanks. These last 3 years have been odd. And definitely not perfect. But IB, OHS in its entirety really made that a lot better. It was way better. I went here on a whim with no idea what to expect. And it's been great. The entire reason I'm here was simply because of your fantastic presentation of the school. So, Ms. Neff, I really can't thank you enough. It's really good. Everything, all the time I've been here, it hinges on you. Thanks. Goodbye.
Hey, Miss Neff. I hope you're doing good. I hope you're doing whatever your heart desires, living your best life. You earned it. Stay safe, and I hope to see you soon. Bye.
Miss Neff. Words cannot describe how awesome you are and how you've affected the IB program. You shaped it, and Roth has continued to carry on that legacy. So thank you, Miss Neff, not only for putting me in the diploma program, but also for giving me that chance to take the classes that I wasn't sure I was going to be good at, like SL Physics. And thank you for Ellie, the little kitten. She's still the exact same size, by the way. You're an awesome lady. Never change.
Hi, Ms. Neff. I just want to say a huge thank you for all that you've done for us as our IB coordinator. I also want to say thank you not only for helping Ms. Roth through her transition to becoming IB coordinator, but also our transition from junior to senior year. It wasn't the easiest of transitions, but with your help, we really were able to push through, and I can't thank you enough for that. So yeah, I just want to say thank you so much for all that you've done, and we appreciate and miss you so much, and we can't thank you enough. So, bye.
Hello, Miss Neff. Hope you've had a good year in your 1 year of retirement. I can't wait to do that. Just kidding, not yet. Anyway, it was really great having you as an English teacher my sophomore year. It was kind of scary at first because I'd heard from all the students that Miss Neff was scary and that she would yell at you and she'd give you low grades and stuff. But once I met you, I realized that you're none of the above as people said you were. You're a really good person. You actually genuinely care about all of your IB students, and I'm really proud that I had you as a teacher to start showing me that college is really important and your test grades are important, but above all, it's more important to be a good student to get somewhere in life. Thank you for being my IB coordinator, and I'm sorry that we didn't have our last year together, but you're still an amazing person. Thank you.
Hello, Miss Neff. First thing I want to say is I'm really sorry. I know I did a lot to you. I would ignore you. I would talk over you with Jasmine in your classes. And granted, I did say some stuff about you, which I'm not proud of, and I'm really sorry for that. There weren't horrible things. I would probably say, like, Miss Neff probably doesn't like me. I give her so much crap and stuff like that. So, sorry, I shouldn't have said that, but I'm really sorry for that. And I wanted to say that I really didn't value what you did, but once I saw the hard work Miss Roth was going, I started remembering, like, wow, you did this. You used to be the IB coordinator. You went through so much. You did so much for us, and we didn't even notice. And I want to say sorry for that, and also thank you, because you worked so hard. You did everything for so many years. I don't know how you did it, but you did it. And it came out so good. Look at the IB students now. It went from such a small group to a bigger group. And hopefully most of us get our IB diploma, which this year, based on our crisis, is not the greatest way to get the IB diploma as others, but we still did try our best. We went through those 2 years of hard work, and you went through those so many years, and I want to say thank you for that. I greatly admire whatever you've done, and thank you for giving Miss Roth your notes and still helping her while she's going through being the new IB coordinator. I know for her it's so stressful. I know for us it's stressful as well, and we don't know how to help her, and you're pretty much her guide. And I want to say on behalf of Ms. Roth of thank you for helping her, and I want to say also that I'm really sorry, and then I'm also thankful because everything that you've done, you did it for us, and I wanted to say that I will always remember you. And thank you for coming to, like, our lives and teaching us lessons that we will never forget. I love you. Bye.
Miss Neff, thank you so much for being the catalyst for my learning experience. I never really felt like I was doing much in school. Like, of course, you know, junior, senior year when IB kicks in, I'm doing a lot. But my freshman year, I felt like I was just going through the motions, doing the classwork, turning it in, whatever. And I never felt like I really started learning anything until my sophomore year when I had you as my English teacher. So thank you so much for just starting this whole academic experience. Thank you.
Hi, Ms. Roth. I would like to thank you for everything you have done for me and my classmates these past 2 years. I can tell that you care about each and every one of us so much, and that means the world to me. You are such an amazing and kind teacher. You inspire me to be the best that I can be. I'll miss you so much next year, and I hope I can make you proud. Thank you for always brightening my days, guiding me to be the best that I can be, supporting me, and for making my senior year the best. Thank you.
I would like to especially thank Miss Roth. Miss Roth, thank you so much for everything you've done for me. You've done so much with all the EE stuff and helping me get back on track. You really helped me out. So I just really want to thank you sincerely for everything that you've done for me, which was a lot.
Miss Roth, I don't really know how to say this. I don't know what to say here. I don't know what to put here. I can't thank you enough. For the 2 years I've been in your class, it's been great. I mean, going to Odessa, oh my goodness, English was probably my least favorite. I couldn't stand English. And I can say now, though, that that's definitely not the case. I found numerous other subjects that are much worse. And I find that your class is really enjoyable. I really loved all the books. I loved all the projects. I liked even the teaching. So, thanks for everything. Thanks. Bye. Good summer. Good life.
Hey, Miss Roth. This year was a lot. Not just for me or us IB seniors, but I know for you too. You did a lot, and I don't know if you get enough credit for it, but I saw it, and I'm grateful for that. Even though you were tackling so many other things, you never forgot about us. You always kept us as a priority, and I'm grateful for that. You're always there, no matter what. I'll miss you so much. I hope you keep inspiring other people. Stay safe. Have a good summer. Bye.
When I had given up on myself, you never lost hope. You continued believing in me. I looked, but I couldn't seem to find myself. I was surrounded by a sea of darkness. You spoke words from your heart that motivated me not to let go. And you are right. Greater challenges will come in life, and this experience will only make me grow. You have a personality that brings smiles to people's faces. You make us laugh. You gave me the strength to keep going, and for that, I owe so much. So from now on, when things get hard, I will stop for a while and look back and see how far I've come. But I couldn't have made it this far without you. So thank you, Miss Roth.
Mrs. Roth, thank you for always believing in me and helping me. For the 2 years I was in the diploma program, I wasn't always very confident in my abilities, and having you as that support system really helped, especially last year. And I really appreciate all of your hard work and effort that you put into making the diploma program amazing and making sure everyone is doing their best and feeling their best.
Thank you, Ms. Roth, for all of your love and support for the past 2 years and for making IB worth the journey.
Hi, Ms. Roth. Thank you so much for all that you do and you did for us. Look, we graduated, so thank you so much for all of your hard work and dedication. Thank you for vouching for us and fighting for us and believing in us and pushing us to do our best at everything that we did for the IB program. Thank you for showing love and kindness every single day. I know the transition to becoming IB coordinator wasn't always the easiest, but I'm so glad that it was you who stepped up and vouched for us, because I don't think anyone else could have done a better job. And I'm really thankful for all that you do. And it's teachers like you who inspire me to want to spread love and joy like that to my students in the future. So thank you so much, and I really appreciate you. Thank you.
Ms. Roth, you're the single most amazing and sweetest teacher we had this year. I know that this year was really stressful for you, and there was a lot of responsibilities on your shoulder, but I want you to know that it never went unnoticed. I'm sorry if we caused some of that stress, because I know that we did, and I hope that we can make up for it. I want to thank you for everything you did for us, for loving us, for showing us what's best, and from the bottom of my heart, I thank you for everything you did for us, and I love you a lot. So thank you, Ms. Roth. I'm gonna miss you.
Hi, Ms. Roth. I just want to say thank you. I really don't know for what at this point, because I feel like you've done literally everything for us throughout our senior year. You were there for us every single step of the way, being our new IB coordinator, taking over from Ms. Neff, which is not an easy job, by the way, and it was a journey. It was a journey for all of us as our first year with a new IB coordinator, and you going through your own personal things, like your daughter getting married and all of the car situation with your house. And I'm just really proud of you for keeping up with us this whole year, being patient enough and being caring every single time we would and pay attention to you in class, or just everything our senior year. I'm really grateful that you were there for us, and for me specifically, because at times I would feel like no one was there for me, and just coming to 9th period, just feeling like it was the last little part of the day, and just it felt like a little breather sometimes where we could just communicate through every part of our senior year that we went through, be it the shooting or just something that would happen, like a math test, something as simple as that. I really hope that someday I can be as caring and as loving as a person as you are to everyone around them. And I already said this, but I'm really proud of you for being our IB coordinator our senior year. Thank you. I'm gonna miss you.
Hi, Mrs. Roth. I just want to say thank you very much for making me feel welcome in IB and always showing me so much love and support. And you have the biggest heart, and thank you for taking care of all of us and for giving us a great English class, and for waking up that early with us for TOK. And just thank you for everything that you do, Miss Roth.
Hey, Ms. Roth, just want to say thank you for all the help you've given to us this year and last year. I know this year was a little stressful, but I'm really grateful for your positivity that not only you put on us, but that you showed to the whole school. I'm really thankful for that. I hope to be as positive as you when I grow up. Thank you.
Hi, Ms. Roth. I just really wanted to thank you for being the light within IB. Because of you, I was able to get through any challenge I faced throughout the program that is very challenging, and I felt like you were always there for us. So I just really wanted to say thank you for all of the help and all of the guidance you gave every single one of us every day, and the positivity that you brought into the classroom every day. There's not many teachers like you, and I just want you to know how much I really am grateful for all you did for us. So thank you.
Hi, hello. This is for Miss Roth. I wanted to say thank you for everything that you've done. I wasn't the best student out there, but I did try my best, and I would like to say thank you for everything you've done for me. On behalf of all of the IB, we would like to say we're sorry. It was your first year of being the IB coordinator, and I know how stressful that was for you. And we were kind of scared too, because we didn't know how everything would have worked out once Miss Neff left, and I know there was a lot of pressure going on with you, and I would like to say that you did such an amazing job. I'm really thankful for everything you've done. I know we gave you a lot of stress. I know we aren't the best students. We will talk over you. We would like sometimes ignore you and stuff like that, and we're really sorry. I'm really sorry because I know I talk a lot, which I sometimes have no control over, and I'm really sorry for that. But also I'm really thankful because you showed me a new way of how to see life. Even though it was for the IB program, I still learned so much from you. I see the world in a different way. I'm going to college soon, so hopefully whatever I gained from you, the knowledge that you gave me and the life lessons that you showed me, I hope I could apply them to my life that comes in the future when I'm in college, trying to do something for myself. And I'm really thankful for everything you've done. I really love you, and I hope everything goes good with the future IB students, the senior IB students that will come. And I hope they value you as a teacher and as a friend and as a family member, because I see you as that person. You were like my mentor. You gave me advice and everything, and I'm really thankful for that. So thank you for everything, and I love you. Mwah.
Okay, I would love to say thank you to Miss Roth. No matter what the day was, how the day went, she was always very optimistic, and although at days it could be hard to be understanding of that, it still felt really good just to have that ray of light, of that ray of sunshine in your day, no matter what was going on.
Hey, Miss Roth. I just wanted to say thank you. Thank you for everything you've done for me. I know it's been a hard transition to becoming the IB coordinator, and I just want to thank you from the bottom of my heart for putting in so much time and effort into organizing and submitting all of our paperwork. I know there's been countless amount of sleepless nights for you as well as for us, and I just wanted to thank you for everything, because aside from uploading everything, you've also been a great instructor and have taught us so many lessons, and there's not enough words to thank you for everything you've done for us. So thank you very much.
Mrs. Vivian, thank you so much for being my EE mentor or coach or whatever the title was. I really appreciate all the feedback and helping me going over and editing it. Well, not editing it, but telling me what I was supposed to do and being the cheerleader for it. I really appreciate it.
Hi, Miss Vivian. While I didn't have you as a teacher for any of my years at OHS, I did have you in my life throughout that time there, and you are one of the IB teachers, so I figured I might as well add you in one of these videos. I just want to thank you for all you've done for me, whether that be from Wild Bunch or just through my EE, guiding me through all that process that it was. So just thank you for everything you've done again, and I really am appreciative of you.
Miss Vivian, I want to make a big thank you to you. I honestly, like my entire life, I've always felt like I kind of sucked at math, but in your class, I really genuinely felt like I was understanding everything. I never really had a moment where I had no clue what was going on. And if I did, it was always easily fixed. I never felt stuck, feeling like I didn't know what was going on. You provided just so many laughs, such a comfortable environment, both as a math teacher and as a Wild Bunch coach. I'm so glad I've got to be with you for these past 2 years, and I'm gonna miss you greatly. And I hope we keep in touch, because you were definitely one of my favorite teachers. So thank you, Miss Vivian.
Hi, Miss Wilson. Thank you so much for being such an amazing teacher this year. You have taught me so much valuable information, and I'm so grateful. Your passion for biology inspires me, and I will miss you so much next year.
Hey, Miss Wilson. I hope you're doing good. I first want to start off with that your class, by far, was the hardest, for sure. At first, I wasn't really okay with it, but now I'm really grateful. It really pushed me to try my best and try my hardest and maybe get a little experience of what college life might be like, and to know that I'll be okay. Even though it was the hardest class, you really tried to be there and help us with anything. So I'm grateful for that. I hope you have a good summer. Bye, Miss Wilson.
Miss Wilson, I don't know you super well, but you always seemed like a good teacher, and I know you do a lot for the entirety of IB and the science department, and IB would I don't know where IB would be without you in the science department. You do everything.
Thank you, Ms. Wilson, for being one of the best teachers I've ever had and for making biology and science one of my passions.
Hi, Miss Wilson. Just wanted to stop by and say thank you for being my senior year biology teacher. It was really nice having you as a teacher, because I felt like I was really learning, and it really introduced me into a whole deeper level of science that I really started loving science my senior year, and that's when I really started knowing what I wanted to do with my life, and why I chose neuroscience as my major, and how I decided to go the pre-med path and everything. So I just wanted to say thank you for being a really good teacher, and for always taking care of us when we had 2 tests in a week, and for being really flexible with everything when we really needed you to be. So thank you so much for being that teacher for us.
Thank you, Miss Wilson, for being a great teacher. I really enjoyed taking your class this year. Thank you.
Hi, Miss Wilson. I'd like to say thank you for all your teaching. I did pay attention to your class, which I'm really surprised, because science is not my best subject. I guess you could tell by my grades, but not the highest grades. I don't know why. You taught so well. I would pay attention, but then it's just science. Science is just not my thing. I honestly tried. I studied for all your tests. They were really hard. I'm surprised I passed most of them, to be completely honest, because science, biology, yeah, no. So wish me luck in college, because I'm gonna need it. Thank you for teaching. Your notes still help. I'm still doing option C, which is teaching me something while I'm at home not doing anything. So I'm trying to still learn, and I'm still learning from the lessons that you give us. Your stories, where both me and Jasmine would look at each other and we would say, wow, you've been everywhere. You've done so many things. You would tell us stories of you in your farm or stuff like that, and we're like, wow, what have you not done? And you surprise us all the time, and it really gave us a motivation of I should try harder so we could be able to do some of the stuff that you've done. So thank you for everything. I hope the future IB students, the senior IB students, value such a good teacher that you are, and thank you for everything. Bye.
Miss Wilson, you are one of the few teachers that I feel like my lack of understanding in your class, whenever I had any, was on my end, and it was never your fault. I have always felt like the teacher could be doing more. You're the one teacher who has always done the most, and I love your teaching style. I love how much effort you put into everything. I love how organized you are. I admire you so much for that, and I hope to carry your way of going about things throughout my life. So thank you so much.
How's it going, Miss Wilson? Just wanted to say thank you. Thank you for, helping me take SL biology. I know it was It's kind of difficult for me at first because, I had to go down to your classroom and do option C, and then, just doing some experiments, sitting in on the class. But thank you. I mean, I felt like I was really prepared, especially for the option C portion of it. It was amazing. I mean, I knew everything that was in that section, and I know that I wouldn't have been prepared if it wasn't for you. And just thank you. And I wish I could have been in your class this year, but sadly, because of the taking SO, last year, that wasn't the case. But I still wanted to say thank you, because I know that the score that I received on the IB exam is because of you. So thank you.
Miss Wilson, I need some help. I had a pretty simple experiment, right? Great teachers, usually, for the most part, good students. Add them together, you have a wonderful year, a great result, right? But somebody spilled COVID-19 into it, and it's made a mess all over the lab room floor. It's a disaster. Yeah, everything's gone wrong. But I'm sure you know that. This year has been an absolute anticlimax. I know that you stayed this one last year to see this class, and I'm so thankful for that. It's been great. This year was great. You're a great teacher, and even though I sometimes don't show it, and I don't pay attention, I really do care. And I do find everything taught in Mayo astoundingly interesting. So I really want to say thank you.
Hi, Ms. Araujo. Your class has been one of my favorites through high school. You helped me and taught me so much, and I am so appreciative. There was never a dull moment in your class, and that really helped brighten my day every day. I'll miss you so much next year.
Hey, Ms. Araujo. I hope you're doing good. I just want to say thank you for Spanish 4. You knew it wasn't the easiest for me, and you were there to help me, to guide me, and you took it little by little to help me understand it better. And well, it helped. I passed the class, passed the exam. It was all thanks to you. You were an amazing teacher, now an even better counselor. I miss you. Have a good summer. Bye.
Hey, Ms. Araujo. I may not have been your student, but we always find a way to laugh about something in the hallway, when I'm with Rigo. Anytime we see each other, we laugh. And I want to say thank you for that, because you brighten up my day when I see you in the hallway, and I just laugh. I laugh with you. And it was great having you as a teacher and a counselor, not personally, but as part of the OHS staff. Thank you so much for being at OHS.
Ms. Araujo, I do not believe I would have been able to pass the Spanish IB exam if it wasn't for you. Your teaching style and how detailed you are with the way that you teach, it helped me so much. I know it may not have seemed like it, but you really did help me grasp what I was trying to learn, what I was trying to do. I miss seeing your face every day. So thank you for just helping me grow as a person and as a Spanish speaker. Thank you.
Hi, Ms. Barajas. I want to thank you so much for everything you have taught me and helped me with. You guided me through every step of my IB test, and I am so thankful for that. Thank you for being such an amazing teacher.
Hey, Ms. Barajas. I hope you're doing well. I really miss you. I really miss you laughing at almost anything and joking with us like we were just one of your friends. It was really nice to have you as my teacher. I hope you're doing really good. Have a good summer. Stay safe. Bye.
Thank you, Ms. Barajas, for being one of the kindest people I've ever met, and although I never had you for a class, you were such a big part of my senior year. Thank you.
Hey, Ms. Barajas. Girl, where do I start? We've been together 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think like 5 years we've known each other at this point. We're like besties now. We've been through every level of Spanish together. It's been fun. Thank you for always being there supporting me, like literally through every single thing. When I had my little moods, when a boy would break my heart after lunch or something, anything, you would always be there for me when I needed to talk to someone about my family problems or personal problems in general. It was a great run.
Hi, Ms. Barajas. Thank you for a great year in Spanish and for helping me get better at Spanish in your class and on the oral, because Lord knows I needed help. And I just want to say thank you for being such a bright personality and for making it fun in Spanish. And quarantine crew, 2020. No, I'm kidding.
Miss Barajas, I miss you so much. I miss being in your class. I miss just interacting with you, even if I didn't know what I was saying because it was supposed to be in Spanish. I still miss having you as a teacher, having you as somebody I would get to see every single day. You are just such an amazing teacher, and I would not have gotten this far with the Spanish language if it wasn't for you. So thank you so much for the time that you've spent helping me grow and for the attention that you've given me to help me learn. Thank you.
Hola, Ms. Barajas. How's it going? Thank you. Thank you for, supporting me and, taking a chance with HL Spanish. There was never any moment where you doubted that we couldn't do it. You were always there supporting me and Yaslin as we were, going through high school and then learning about the new test. It's been a pleasure being in your class. I could always go to you to talk about anything, and I know sometimes my Spanish wasn't the best, but in the end, thank you for preparing me. I felt my oral exam went really well because of you. I knew exactly what to do. I knew exactly what to say. And, these past 2 years with you have been a pleasure. And thank you. And, other people won't understand this maybe, but this one's for you. Muchas gracias, Ms. Barajas.
Mr. Bouhs, hello. Well, this is a thank you video, and you definitely deserve it. This last few months, it's been a debacle. This entire thing. And while I think it didn't go perfectly, that's an understatement, it went a lot better than if you hadn't been there to help. All the time you spent out of your day, all that, every one of those lessons, they helped so much. I know I sometimes seem like I don't pay attention or that I'm not even listening to what you said or not practicing. I really am. I'm really thankful. And I wish this could have gone way better. I wish it had gone super smooth and I didn't really need any help. But the fact that I did and the fact that you really were there to help, I'm so thankful for. So I'm not really good at goodbyes, but so long. Bye. Auf Wiedersehen. Adios. Aloha. Anything else you want to put there, for any language, for any reasons, I wish you good luck, a good life. I hope you have a great summer. Thanks times a million for everything.
Mr. Brant, thank you so much for being an awesome physics teacher, because I've always wanted to take physics and I thought it was going to be really hard. And I mean, obviously it was hard, but I enjoyed the difficulty of it and how challenging it was. And I feel like I learned a lot, and I'm glad I took SL Physics. And I had a lot of fun in your class. I wish we could have done more experiments though, because those were always really fun. And your wave machine is awesome. And your jokes in class were always really funny. And not enough people got them junior year.
Thank you, Mr. Brant, for being such a great physics teacher to me for the past 2 years, and I'm going to miss your class very much. Thank you.
Mr. Brant, we had the privilege of having you for 2 years. I will admit that there's nothing that I hated more than physics, and I want to clarify that I only mean the subject, not the class. I love the tips and life advice that you would give us. I don't think anybody knows, but I used to write all of the quotes or advice that teachers would say to us on little post-it notes and put it all over my room. And I want to let you know that you were the one that started that for me. Thank you, because it really motivated me sometimes reading the little post-it notes. It meant a lot, and I don't think nobody knew that. Thank you for your patience, and thank you for taking us in the second semester of our senior year. We couldn't have done anything without you, so thank you so much for everything.
Hey, Mr. Brant, just wanted to say thank you for being my physics teacher for my 2 years, 1.5 years at Odessa High School, and for teaching me the fundamentals of physics and how hard your job is, and for always having an opinion about things, because it really is important to be opinionated. And I hope you have a great life if after you retire in a year, I think you said. I'm not sure, but hope you have a good life. Thank you.
Hey there, goober. No, I'm just kidding. Hi, Mr. Brant. I just want to say thank you for making physics, well, it wasn't easy, but thank you for pushing us and for being a great teacher in physics and taking over and everything. And it was some great years at OHS with you, and just thank you, Mr. Brant, for all that you do.
Hey, Mr. Brant, really enjoyed taking physics with you for the past 3 years. I really have gotten an appreciation for physics, and I hope to continue that in my future. Thank you.
Hey, Mr. Brant. Your class was something. I really enjoyed it. Thank you for everything that you have done.
Hello, Mr. Brant. It's your favorite student, Steph. I don't think I am. It's probably Jason. Or Trinity. Or someone like that. Yeah. I'm not the best at physics. Okay. There's some that I didn't know, but that when it comes to like doing math, I'm good at math. But when it comes to understanding physics, yeah, I have no idea what that's going on in there. I'm not gonna lie. I did try in your class, and I wanted to apologize for talking. I talk so much, and I'm really sorry for that. It's just the way I am. It's probably a good quality, but sometimes it's not. And I wanted to apologize for all those times that I gave you a difficult time. Granted, there's some moments where I got in trouble where I wasn't talking, and I didn't want to argue with you, so I didn't say anything. But now that I get to say whatever I want to say, I want to say that. Sometimes I got in trouble for not even talking, and yeah, I was kind of mad about that. But I didn't say anything, which I'm kind of glad, because that would have been a whole other deal. Also, with my phone, yeah, sorry about that. Also, thank you for teaching me physics for 2 years. Well, kind of, a year and a half now that I couldn't see you. I think I learned pretty well in your class. But anyway, thank you for everything that you've done. Granted, I'm not like the best student, but I did try in your class. So I want to say that you're a good teacher. Even though you talk so fast, I still learned something. Your notes are really good, by the way. Keep doing those notes. They help a lot. If there's still teaching going on, if you still don't retire by then, your notes really helped. So if you could probably like email those notes to the teacher that's going to be the physics teacher, that will help him or her a lot, because those notes are like really good, like top notch good. But yes, thank you for everything. Sorry for everything I've done. Anyway, thank you. Yeah. Bye, Mr. Brant.
Hey, Mr. Brant. How's it going? Just wanted to say thank you. I mean, thank you for helping me out, establish, similar to Mr. Mata, a very strong foundation, physics-wise, in the sciences, and teaching me calculus early on. And thank you for all the funny stories you tell us in class, and for, teaching me about the stock market. I can't thank you enough. Just for, helping me at least get a start on it. We're not all experts at the start, and I still have a lot to learn, but I do appreciate, just taking the time out of your day, out of, physics, to just kind of help me jumpstart. And thank you for, just for everything. I mean, it's been a pleasure being in your class, and I had so much fun learning in there, and I always enjoyed doing physics when I was in your class. Thank you.
Hi, Miss Carlin. Thank you so much for being there for us and teaching us everything that you did. I miss you and your class so much, but I hope you're doing well. I appreciate you and want to thank you for being such a great teacher.
Hey, Miss Carlin. I hope you're doing well. I hope you're having a good time hanging out with your granddaughter. We miss you. And I want to say thank you for doing your best and giving us your best. I'm really grateful for that. Have a good summer. Bye.
Miss Carlin, even though you retired at Christmas, I really appreciate everything you did the first semester. It felt like a good transition from junior year to senior year, the class I mean. And even though you weren't really sure of your abilities, I feel like you were trying your best. And no, I know you were trying your best, and I feel like you were just having a really hard time. And I appreciate you trying to help us and make sure we're learning even though you were really struggling.
Hello, Ms. Carlin. Just wanted to say thank you for being our IB physics teacher for the first semester of our senior year. You gave us a really good start, and although things started dwindling down to very chaotic energy towards the end of the year, I feel like we all finished strong and just kept ourselves together, even though it was hard at times. But thank you for starting us on our senior year and for showing me that a teacher can be a human as well. Thank you.
Miss Carlin, long time no see, and it's probably going to be like that again. I mean, I'm going off to college, right? I'm going to be an engineer, and, well, I'm going to be using physics a lot. Which is why I really need to go and make this video. Thanks. I mean, thanks so much. You didn't just do physics. You helped me constantly with IB. You helped me with my EE. You all were there to help me in the moments when I just freaked out at going to all those pep rallies. I can never handle myself at those, and having some place to just sit down and let it all pass over was really nice. Oh, thanks. Thanks so much. Thanks for everything. Thanks for helping with physics. Thanks for being there to help with Spiro. Thanks for everything in general. Thank you so much.
Miss Ashley, thank you so much for being the best IB supervisor in the world and the best dance mentor, and I will always love you. I love you too. Thank you. You're welcome.
Hi, Miss Christian. I just wanted to say thank you so much for letting me be one of our historians for Students in Philanthropy. I had a lot of fun in there, and thank you for letting me add my artistic vision to some of our projects. I'm really going to miss you, and thank you so much for all that you do.
Miss Miller, thank you so much for everything. I have learned not only Latin, but also I feel like how to be an adult. If that makes sense. Having class with you this year was like having one-on-one tutoring, and I really appreciated that, even though you couldn't really control that I was the only one in that class. And thank you for introducing me to literary criticism and helping me with that, because I feel like that really opened me up to different forms of literature. Even though I didn't like all the books, it was really fun, and I liked doing it. Miss Rios, thank you so much for this year. You're an awesome teacher, and I really appreciate how honest you are about our artwork, but how positive you are about our artwork, and the creative freedom you gave us. That's what I was mainly worried about when Miss Wood was retiring, on whether we would have creative freedom or not. So thank you. You made art really fun. I mean, it already was fun, but you made it more fun. And you're really cool.
Hi, Miss Real. I just want to say thank you for pushing me to be a better art student. I know I wasn't always at my best game when it came to my art, and I know that sometimes I could have tried a bit better or a bit harder, but I want to say thank you for challenging me and for pushing me outside my comfort zone when it came to trying new things or amplifying my artwork in some way, shape, or form. And I just want to say thank you. I'm gonna miss you a lot, and I hope I can see you soon.
Hello, Miss Real. It's Steph. I didn't have you as a teacher, but I wanted to say thank you because you did help me through my EE. You gave me some advice on how to make it better, and it really helped it. Hopefully I get a good grade. I still don't know it. I'll know through the summer. But hopefully I get a grade because your input really helped me finish my essay, make it better, and I actually saw more of a fashion view into it and an artistic view from it, and I wanted to say thank you for all your help. Sadly, I'm not one of your students, but you did help me in something, and I wanted to say thank you for that. And I know since I wasn't a student, I didn't get to see your teaching, but from the few moments that I saw you, that I met you, you're such a good teacher. You taught me stuff that I didn't think I will have to learn, but I mean, I kind of did have to learn it because it was for my EE, but it's like, either way, I still learned something from you, and thank you for that. And hopefully I get to see you in the future. So yeah, thank you for that, and hopefully everything turns out great. Maybe next year, for the future senior IB students, it goes well for them in your art class, and everything goes well. Goodbye.
Yes, thank you so much for being the best coach that I've ever had, and the only coach, and for being the biggest influence in my life, and I'm going to miss you so much, and you were like a second mom to me. So thank you.
Hi, Miss Tolbert. While I never had you for a teacher, I want to thank you so much for always offering a kind smile and a helping hand. I appreciate your kindness so much, and I'm so thankful that you were always there for me and my classmates.
Hey, Miss Tolbert. I hope you're doing good. I just want to say thank you for having the biggest, kindest heart for anybody. You're always there to help, and you're really sweet. You're truly amazing. So thank you. Thank you for all the effort you put in as my EE counselor. I'll never forget you. Hope to see you soon. Bye.
Miss Tolbert, you're an awesome lady, and even though I wasn't in your geography class in 9th grade because I was at Permian, you're an awesome person, and I love that you're the librarian now. Reading wasn't always prioritized by the previous librarian, and now I feel like it is. And the library is actually a place where people can go and read books and enjoy being surrounded by books and learning. So I really appreciate that. And you're just awesome in general, so.
Hi, Ms. Tolbert. I just want to say a huge thank you for all your love and support that you've given to our IB class of 2020. Thank you so much for letting us invade the library for our tech writing and TOK classes. We're going to really miss seeing you every day, and thank you so much for all your support and kindness that you've shown us, not only this year but also as our geography teacher freshman year for those of us who had you. And I just want to say we really love and appreciate you so much, and thank you.
Hello, Miss Tolbert. I'm really gonna miss you now that I'm leaving Odessa High School, and Odessa too, because I'm moving to Austin, Hook 'em Horns. But I just wanted to stop by and say thank you for being my geography teacher, for letting me be an assistant my sophomore year when I was having a hard time deciding what I wanted to do, and for being my EE supervisor, which it was really fun having you as my supervisor because we really connected on that level. I'm gonna miss you a lot, just passing by the library for an ID and I would lose one. Yeah, I don't know. But I'm gonna miss you a lot as a teacher. Hope life goes great for you. Thank you.
Hello, Miss Tolbert. I wanted to say thank you for everything. You're such a good teacher. You're my favorite teacher. Don't tell it to anyone, but you're actually one of my favorite teachers. So, ever since I had you as my teacher my freshman year, I knew you were gonna be amazing. You taught so well. Granted, I had to learn so many things from there. I memorized so many countries, so many cities. It was kind of hard, I admit that. I studied last minute for your classes, by the way. I did good though, like I got good grades, so which says something about me. But you're a good teacher. I loved everything about you. And then once you became librarian, I saw you all the time in the library. And you even gave me a recommendation letter, which was pretty great. I read it and I loved it. And thank you for that. It did win me a scholarship, so thank you for that. And also, thank you for always pushing me to do the best. You always saw some light in me when I had my doubts, and you will always be saying, Stephanie did this, Stephanie did that, and thank you for that. And thank you for who I am, and pushing me to do the hardest, and valuing what you see in me, and being a good person. And that's pretty much it. Thank you for that, and hopefully everything goes well, and I hope you see more students that are eager to learn read some books, be in the library, because the library is such a good place to be. Like, I took some good naps in there. I read my favorite books in there. I was studying there. I would print my essays in there. So yeah, thank you for that. And thanks for being my teacher. And I really value you. And yeah, hopefully I see you soon. Love you.
Miss Tolbert, it has been so hard not to see your face every morning for the past couple months. I miss you dearly. You have been just such a bright aspect of my day, and I wouldn't want to start my day any different than you being one of the first people I see. Thank you so much for being so caring and understanding of how crazy life can be. I definitely found a home in the library because of you. So thank you.
Miss Wood, I hope, even though you retired, that this finds its way to you. I really enjoyed being in your class junior year, and I'm glad that you got to retire and can spend time with your family, and you were an awesome teacher, and I really enjoyed being in your class and having the artistic freedom that you gave us.
Hi Miss Wood, it's been a while since I've seen you, but I still wanted to say a giant thank you for all that you did while I had you as my art teacher. You really pushed me to explore new horizons, and you really challenged me as an artist, and I can't thank you enough for that. So I just wanted to say I really miss you and appreciate all that you did, and I hope you're doing well. Thank you.
Hey Miss Dimmock, I hope you're doing good. I just want to say thank you from the time I had you as my director and all the times that you said hi and bye every single class. It really showed how much you cared for us, and I'm thankful for that. I hope you stay kind. I miss you. See you soon. Bye.
Hi Ms. Medina. I just want to say thank you for all that you've done for our orchestra at OHS. I know technically I wasn't an orchestra member, but thank you for accepting me as an honorary orchestra member. I'm really gonna miss bothering you guys in the orchestra room and coming and saying hi, but thank you so much for all that you've done and for being so welcoming to me. So, bye.
Hello, Ms. Medina. Our time at OHS may have been short, but I still enjoy having you as one of our orchestra directors, and you were really helpful to Ms. Hastings and the rest of the orchestra. Without you, the orchestra could not have been the same. You're a really hard worker, and I enjoy your presence at OHS. Thank you.
Ms. Dimmock, thank you so much for emphasizing the love for music that I didn't know I had, and for being just so caring. I know I have cried in front of you probably too many times. I know I've had my mental breakdowns in front of you, and you have always been so caring, and never once made me feel like I was being dramatic for the way that I felt. I felt very comfortable with you, and you were a very safe place for me. So thank you so much for being in my life for the past 4 years. Thank you, Miss Medina.
Hey, Ms. Dimmock. I just wanted to say a quick thank you. Thank you for having me in your class, first of all, this year. I know it's been difficult, and, almost all of us, if not all, we struggled in your class because although we had some background in music, there was something that, personally, I was missing. I was missing that ear training, the ear interval training, and I just want to thank you for helping me have a better appreciation of music, to seeing like a different side to music other than just, rhythms and only hearing my individual part, or, I thank you for giving me a variety and, different things to listen to, and just kind of overall learn how to, listen and analyze music, and take it from a different perspective. So thank you.
Miss Fischer, I know it was difficult this year, taking over after Mr. Helmick and what shambles he left it in. So thank you for doing that and stepping up and being the sponsor for it. I was genuinely worried that we wouldn't have a sponsor for this year. And thank you for letting the officers and I, to have the freedom to create our own committees and run them ourselves, and trusting us to take care of that. It really helped me with getting used to what to expect now that I'm an adult. So thank you. Mr. Hanson, thank you for believing in me last year and letting me join your book, even though I had literally no journalism experience whatsoever and no camera experience. I don't know if I told you that, but I had never used a camera before. But yeah, so thank you for giving me a chance and then believing in me that I can be a good editor. And not only an editor, but head editor. It was really difficult at first, but I think I got the hang of it eventually. It was hard. But I feel like I learned a lot, so thank you for giving me a chance.
Miss Hastings, I was going to play this really nice piece that I had written for you on cello, but my cello is unfortunately caught fire and turned into a pile of ash. The musical bit I had written for you is gorgeous, but I just can't play it. I'm not lying about this. This definitely happened. Trust me. But this has been fun. I mean, orchestra was definitely one of my favorite classes before I actually joined it on a whim. It's been fun. It was great. As much as I complain about practicing or, carrying that humongous cello on my back when I had to go home or show it up for practice or many things, I really, really do care. And this has been really, really fun. You're probably my absolute favorite orchestra teacher I've had. Miss Medina or Dimmock now. I don't really think I can have a video dedicated to just one. The two orchestra teachers are always sort of combined in my mind when I think of orchestra. I don't know what to say. Thanks and goodbye. And keep on playing.
Hey, Miss Hastings. I got lucky, and I had you since 7th grade, and I'm thankful for that. From then and from now, you've always pushed me, and I'm thankful for that. From then and from now, you've always pushed me to make me understand that I can do better, that I am better, and I'm thankful for that. Have a good summer. I'll miss you. Bye.
Hello, Jackalope Hamstring. Just kidding. Hi, Miss Hastings. Thank you for being my OHS orchestra director for the span of 4 years. I had you at OHS. Yeah, all 4 years you were my teacher. Just wanted to say thank you for always listening to me or forcing me to talk to you, because I would not want to talk about my problems. And at one point I really just felt at home talking to you, because you really listened and actually cared about what was going on, not just about me practicing my scales or taking my region cuts to the next level with my private lesson teacher, but you really cared about me as a person when it really got serious. And just wanted to say thank you for letting me be the concertmaster for the OHS orchestra. Thank you. I'm gonna miss you.
Hi, Miss Hastings. I know I'm not an official orchestra member, but I am the honorary orchestra member, and I just want to say thank you for being so kind and so open to me, although I wasn't technically one of your students. Thank you. I'm gonna really miss barging into the orchestra room and bothering you guys, but thank you for all that you did and all that you've done for our orchestra at OHS, and I'm really gonna miss you. So,
Miss Hastings, yours is going to be probably the hardest, so bear with me because I'm gonna cry a lot. I'm so grateful to have gone through all of these years with you as my director. I love how much you had pushed us. No, I did not always agree with it, but I loved the effort that you put into our orchestra, and I love how you pushed us to give back the same amount of effort. I really admire just how determined you are And I hope that I can carry that with me, that determination throughout everything I do in my life. You mean so much to me. And although I do not think I'll be continuing my music career in college, I will never be getting rid of my instrument. Never. So thank you so much for providing this love of music for 6 years, 5-6 years of my life. Thank you.
Hi, Miss Jones. Thank you so much for an amazing year last year. I loved every minute I was in your class, and I will miss you so, so much. Thank you for everything you taught me, and most importantly, for caring about me and for my classmates. Thank you.
Hey, Miss Jones. I hope you're doing good. I just want to say how grateful I am that I got to have you as my teacher junior year. Stay kind, stay safe, and hope to see you soon. Bye.
Miss Jones, thank you so much for volunteering to be a decathlon coach. You were awesome, even though you had pretty much no clue what to do for decathlon. And you're really cool.
Thank you, Miss Jones, for being my biology mom for the past 2 years and for all of your hugs every single day as I pass you by in the hallways. I'm gonna miss you a lot. Thank you.
Hi, Miss Jones. It's been a while since I've seen you, but I just want to say thank you so much for all that you did as my biology teacher. I really learned a lot from you, and I miss and appreciate you so much. And I just wanted to say thank you for all that you've done. So, thank you.
Hello, Ms. Jones. Just wanted to say thank you for being my biology teacher my junior year. It was one of my best years at Odessa High School. It was really great having you as a teacher because you really showed me how much I really liked biology and how much I really loved science in general. It was really fun just always writing notes in your class. I always liked going really fast before you changed the slide and just yelling at us for not going fast enough. But anyway, it was a fun ride. And I'm sad that you're going to be moving from Odessa High School, but wherever you may go, you're still going to find your place and you're going to be great at it. Thank you for being my teacher.
Miss Jones, your class was always so much fun. And even on days where I had been struggling to grasp whatever we were doing in class, I still had so much fun in your class. I still always enjoyed whatever we were doing, however we were learning, the notes we were taking. I felt most relaxed in your class throughout my junior year. So thank you so much.
Hey, Miss Jones. Thank you. Thank you for everything you did for me. I mean, when I passed through your biology class, it was kind of an experiment. I was kind of a little bit of a lab rat along with Jade and Yaslin. Thank you for allowing us to do SL biology first of all, and thank you for teaching us everything that we needed for the exam. While there was some things that obviously we're not going to be able to cover everything, I felt like I was prepared for the exam, and I feel like it went really well for me. Just thank you for that, and thank you just for, being someone that I could just talk to and just being a good person.
LeMaster, I don't know you very well, and I've only interacted with you for a couple times, but the one time I really did, have a chance to meet you was when I had the English project and we were filming, and I came to the pack with a couple of members of my group and asked you if we could film in the pack. And even though you were teaching and doing stuff and you seemed pretty busy, you showed us around the pack and gave us costumes and showed us where some props were that we could use, and you got everything out so we could film, and I really appreciate that. So yeah, even though you were really busy, you made time for us. So thank you. And your plays are always incredible. They always make me cry.
Hi, Miss LeMaster. I just want to say thank you so much for all the kindness and love that you spread. I know that I wasn't technically one of your theater students. I only had you for launch, but I still wanted to say that I love and appreciate everything that you've done for our theater department over at OHS, and I'm really going to miss having you for one of my classes. So thank you so much. Bye.
Hey, Mr. Mayo. I just wanted to give you a quick thanks for not only helping me out in music. You helped me greatly in music, I came to you to ask you for help on, music theory, just to kind of understand stuff better. But aside from that, I mean, thank you for the support, for the opportunities to play multiple solos throughout my high school career, for the past 2 years that you were here. Thank you for all the opportunities, for all the countless amount of support, and just for being a person I could just talk to and just kind of hang out and, just being a great person overall. So thank you very much.
Hi, Mr. McClellan. I just want to say a quick thank you to you for helping me through my last year of French last year. It wasn't the easiest, but you really made it as seamless as possible, so thank you so much for that. And I'm still practicing my French. I just thought I should let you know. It is through Duolingo though, so I'm not exactly sure how accurate that is, but I'll let you know how it's going. So thank you so much for all that you did. I really appreciate you. Thank you.
Hello, Mr. McClellan. I only had you for 1 year, which my last year of taking French, and I would like to say that I did learn from you because you gave us lessons like throughout movies. I will pay attention to the movies. I will learn new French words that I didn't know. I learned new words in French that I didn't know could be related to Spanish, so that would really help me a lot. And I passed my IB. I got a 4. That's pretty good. So thank you for being my last French teacher. You did an amazing job. It was your first year. You did so good, and hopefully you keep doing good. And I hope you don't forget about me or forget about all the students, especially Etheric, because Etheric gave you so much crap. He's a different breed. He's something else. Nobody knows. And hopefully everything is going great in your future as being a French teacher. And hopefully everything goes good. Bye.
I would like to especially thank Mr. McClellan because of our situation of not being able to be in a French 4 class, but instead of a French 1 class, and I still had to prepare. He was still there to help me take on this endeavor, and I feel like we succeeded. I felt like I did pretty good on my oral, so I want to thank him for that.
Hi, Mr. Olague. Thank you so much for sticking by me in the band for 4 years. Even when things got rough, you always helped us along and believed in each and every one of us, and that means the world to me. Thank you most of all for believing in me and helping mold me into who I am today by picking me for drum major. I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for you.
Hey, Mr. Olague, just want to say thank you for being a part of my life for the past 6 years. I really enjoyed becoming a percussionist, and I'm really thankful for all the help you've given to me to help me improve as a percussionist and as a student, and also as a person. Just want to say thank you for that.
Hey, Mr. Olague, just wanted to give you quick thanks just for helping me out in band and for letting me borrow numerous amounts of instruments. Thank you for supporting me along the way, for cheering me on, whether it would be playing solos, rapping power at the football games, or even just academically as, we reached our end and I became valedictorian. Just thank you for everything. Thank you for giving us encouraging words and just being an overall fun person and a great person to just be around. It's been a pleasure knowing you, and thank you.
Mr. Reeves, you are still by far my favorite teacher that I've ever had, and I've had some great ones. I miss your personality. I miss how lively you are, yet so mundane at the same time. I miss your jokes. I miss how you taught. I miss just everything about you. It was such a great part of my high school experience, especially since going into my junior year, I had recently been going through a very tough time, and I was missing a lot of school because of it throughout my junior year. But your class has really, or had really, brought so much light to my day, and I miss it dearly, and I miss you dearly. So thank you, Mr. Reeves.
Hey, Mr. Reeves, I just want to say we miss you so much, and we miss joking around with you and laughing and learning in your classroom. You really made history a fun subject to learn, and we hope you're doing really well.
Mr. Ruiz, I wasn't the best decathlon or octathlon student sophomore year, but I was really trying, and I was really in my shell, and I wasn't sure if I was going to continue into decathlon junior year. So thank you for giving me a chance and letting me give it a shot. And I ended up really liking it, even though the speech and interview still give me nerves, even though I've done them so many times now. I know that there wasn't really another option, but thank you for letting me be captain, because I'm sure you could have figured something else out if you didn't want me to be captain. So thank you for believing in me and giving me a chance. Oh, and tell your dogs they're adorable.
I'd like to thank all the teachers for being there to help me with the EE, the IAs, and just to be able to, make me laugh at times, making my year enjoyable.
Thank you to all my teachers who helped me these 4 years, these 4 stressful years through everything, through IB especially. Thank you, Barajas and Araujo, for always being there for me and for being my chisme buddies. Thank you, Miss Medina, for helping me in music theory, for everything you did for me. Thank you so much. Thank you, Miss Jones, for making biology fun and helping me throughout the whole year. Thank you, Miss Tolbert, for taking care of me and for helping me in all my classes and always being there for me. Thank you, Miss Neff, for being such an amazing IB coordinator and for motivating me to stay in IB. Thank you, Mr. Hernandez, for the 4 amazing years, for all your guidance and for everything, for all the advice that you gave me and for always motivating me to be a better person. Thank you, Miss Wilson, for being such an amazing teacher. You were absolutely amazing. I love you. And you made biology so interesting, even though I hate the subject. Thank you, Mr. Jordan, for always making class fun and for always giving us advice in life and everything you did for us. Thank you, Mr. Reeves, for always making me laugh, and you were my grandpa in high school. I love you so much. Thank you, Miss Roth, for doing everything for us, for always being there for us, for motivating us. You did amazing, and I love you so much. And thank you, Mata. You were like my second dad in high school, and I'm gonna miss you. I'm gonna miss you so much. Thank you for all the advice and all the guidance you gave me. I will miss all of y'all so much. Thank you for guiding me and for making me a better person. I love y'all.
To everyone, thank y'all for always believing in me and helping me and for giving me a chance.
I just want to say a big overall thank you to all my teachers that I've had throughout the years and to all the IB teachers who have really helped me and for providing a lot of support and for pushing me to become a better person. And just thank you for all the years at OHS. Thank y'all.
Hello, I just wanted to say thank you to all my teachers for helping me get to where I am today. First, I want to thank my band teachers because I feel like they're the ones that helped me mature the most from freshman year to now. I want to thank Mr. Olague, Mr. Mayo, Mr. Polk, and even Mr. Herndon and Mr. Dohjan. Even though they're not here with us anymore, they still helped me out a lot. So I would like to thank Mrs. Wilson, Mrs. Dimmock, Mr. Mata, and Mr. Jordan. I felt like that was one of the best parts about being in IB was having the best teachers. I genuinely enjoyed y'all's classes. I genuinely enjoyed it because of y'all. whenever you see that a teacher has a deep appreciation for the subject that they're teaching and a deep passion for it, it makes me interested. So that's something that I've noticed, and I just want to thank y'all for giving me such an amazing experience.